Leaning close right now because I just realized after I got done recording, I recorded with green letters on my shirt. So now you're going to see right through me the whole time. But I don't want to redo it because I feel like I got my points across. So you're just going to have to watch, and when you see through me, I'm not a ghost. I just am wearing green letters on my shirt. I just wanted to point that out. It's going to look goofy. I'm not putting the green screen on right now because there's still green letters on my shirt. So when it gets to the video and you're like, oh, dang, I can see right through you. I think that's a joke. I don't know what that means, but like I know what you're about to do. I think it's something like that. But either way, look, I'm not a ghost. I'm me, okay? Look. See, I'm me. You can just see through me, all right? So just understand that and enjoy the video. Maybe just listen to it like a podcast. It looks kind of goofy. I'm out. Oh, wait, no, I'm not out. You're about to be in, but I'm about to be. Okay, that sounds weird. I'm out. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're talking about a lot of the rumors that are going around right now circling Matthew Stafford. I'm giving my thoughts on it. So let's get this thing started. Okay. Thoughts right now are that Matthew Stafford may not be with the Detroit Lions in 2021, well, next season, okay? That's the thought, that he may be gone this offseason. I'm seeing tons of rumors everywhere that this could happen, and I'm going to talk to you guys why I don't believe this is actually going to happen, and also why I think it's a great thing that these rumors are actually going around, okay? So let's get it started. Basically, the thought is that Matthew Stafford is going to be traded this offseason. The Lions are going to go draft probably a quarterback, and then they're going to rock with that to build their future. That's the thought. That's what people are buying into, okay? It's not that the Lions are going to go get a free agent quarterback. It's that we're going to go get a rookie quarterback. And most likely at 3, that's going to be Tua. That's what the thought is. We trade Stafford, we get Tua, we add some picks, and boom. That's what the thought is for the future. Now, I have a few reasons why I don't think this will happen. Maybe not all of these are good reasons. Some of them are better than others, I think. You guys may agree with some, may not agree with others. That's cool, but I came up with a few. The first reason is that Bob Quinn has tons of confidence in Matthew Stafford's health for next season, okay? He's already talked about him multiple times saying, you know, he's our guy. We're going to rock with him. He always has Matthew Stafford's back, which he should because that is his quarterback. And at the same time, he does believe that he's going to be healthy. And he was talking about that before Matthew Stafford was really talking about being healthy for next season. So he already believes that Matthew Stafford's going to be good to go for next season, which we're really trying to sell this. You may have stayed like, ooh, I don't know about his health or something. I don't know. You could. I mean, I don't think you would, but I think he's already confident in Matthew Stafford's health, which, they've talked about, possibly maybe he could have came back at the end of the season. We know they left him off IR for a long time. So that's the first reason. The second reason is I don't think the Lions really want to go with a rookie quarterback in Matt Patricia's third year and Bob Quinn's. I think this is now his fourth year. I don't think that makes any sense to go with a rookie quarterback. Look, they need to win some games, and I understand some people be like, oh, I don't think the pressure is that hard on them, but at the same time, I do think there is some pressure on them. Yes, playoff contender doesn't mean you have to be a playoff team, I guess, which is wild. I think it should mean you have to be a playoff team, but I guess it doesn't, okay? I look at it as you have to be a contender in the playoffs. Some people look at it as you have to be a contender to get in, but I think every single team is a contender to get in at one point. I mean, seriously, halfway through the season, you can probably be 0-8 and still technically have a chance to get in, so it doesn't really mean that much to me, but I get it. They'd probably be fired if they were 0-8, but with that being said, I don't see the Lions going after a rookie quarterback and, just changing it all up in what is a year where they need to have some kind of success to save their jobs. Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia both understand that in their third year. They need to have some success to win their jobs. And I'm not saying you couldn't have success with the rookie, but I just don't think you'd want to go out there and risk it. I mean, that's a huge, huge jump. Now, is that me saying, oh, I don't think they want to build for the future? No. You can still draft a quarterback and keep Matthew Stafford. You could draft a quarterback at 3. You could take Tua at 3 and still have Stafford and put him behind him. Because, one, Tua's already dealt with injuries. We don't know what his future looks like. I'm not saying that Stafford hasn't, but I'm just saying, the thought is, oh, well, he has the best trainers and he wouldn't have went into the draft otherwise. Well, one reason I think he went to the draft is because he has a really good backup behind him, and I think a lot of people sleep on that. 2, why would you not want to go get your money? You're going to be a top 5 pick pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, you're going to go into the draft. Why would you risk that? You already know you've been hurt once. Why would you risk getting hurt again? And if you get hurt twice, then your draft stock goes way, way down. So I don't see any reason why he wouldn't go into the draft. And, just as he has really good guys that are going to make sure he's healthy, so does Matthew Stafford. But, yeah, he still gets hurt. Okay, so the thing is, even if he doesn't get hurt, I still don't think they want to risk that. I think they want to win next season, and I don't see them necessarily starting a rookie quarterback. But does that mean they're not going to get one? Heck no. I think they are going to get a rookie quarterback. Do I think they'll get it in the first round? No. I do think they will take one. They could take it at 3. If they really wanted Tua for the future, you could take him there. If you love Tua, do it. I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at you for that. If you think Tua is the next great quarterback, take him. But that doesn't mean you have to say, okay, Stafford, you're out of here. Because now you're relying on a guy in Tua to make you a playoff contender. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure on a young quarterback like that, and I just don't think that makes any sense. But again, I'm not saying you can't draft him. I'm just saying I wouldn't have him be my starter and then just move on from Stafford. I don't think that makes any sense. The record with and without, did we watch last season? Okay, these people, you know how bad we were without him? I mean, we were completely off. We didn't win a game without him. Let me just sum it up like that. We didn't win a football game. I don't know how you can be more clear, but halfway through the season, we were near 500. Next half of the season, we didn't win a football game. I really don't think you can make it any more simple than that. Obviously, with the backup quarterback, you're not going to have as much success, but it's clear. It's clear what Matthew Stafford brings to this team. He was having maybe the best season of his career, possibly one of the best of his career. 19 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, the best passer rating he's had. I mean, he was literally on pace to do so many great things, on pace to get 5,000 passing yards. It's not like he's coming off of back-to-back terrible years, and it's like, oh, man, he might be, like, losing it. No, you could tell he's still good to go. He's not super old for quarterbacks. It's just the health that I think a lot of people are worried about. The dead money is going to be there. If the Lions move on from him, they're going to have a lot of dead money, which obviously is already a pain on its own. I just don't see this happening, but I do see the Lions drafting a quarterback. Don't see it in the first round. I think they will draft a backup. I'm good with that. If you want to take it at 3, do it. If you're in the comments below and you're like, I want Tua, though, then take him. You could take Tua at 3. I'm good, but you don't move on from Stafford just because you take Tua at 3. Tua can sit for a year or two. I mean, I don't care. Tua can play backup for a little bit, right? And then if you do have an injury, then boom, you got your guy. Now, here's my thing. I think these rumors are amazing. These are awesome that this is going around. The Lions are setting up a lot of potential possibilities. They're setting a lot of possibilities up with the thought that Matthew Stafford could be gone in 2021, which means that the Detroit Lions could draft a quarterback. Obviously, they could draft one and then get rid of him afterwards to make sure that they get their guy. So that puts a lot of pressure on other teams around them that need a quarterback like, oh, snap. Yeah, we might want to trade up to that spot. First guy that I think is a little bit more far-fetched is Chase Young. I guess some people have the thought that maybe the Lions are doing this for Chase Young, and it's possible. You know, I've heard the thought of it that maybe the Redskins are going to go get a quarterback. I don't think they will, but they could. Dwayne Haskins did not have a good rookie season if you look at any of the numbers, and Ohio State doesn't put out good quarterbacks. I'm just saying. They do it in college, but they don't in the NFL. So, you know what I mean? If they love him, you know, we've seen it done. We've seen other teams recently. They have their quarterback. They drafted him. All of a sudden, they're like, I like that guy better. And they take that guy. You know, it happens. If you really like a guy, you might take him. Maybe the Redskins are keeping on the down low because they're like, hey, we're kind of going to just take Tua. I mean, we might just take Tua. Now, I wouldn't say they will. I don't think they will. I think they're going to chase Chase Young. But if that's the case and they feel pressured, maybe the Lions will take him. Maybe they just take him there. I don't know. I don't know why they would feel pressure because they're ahead of them. So that one doesn't really, I don't know. That one really doesn't make sense to me, but who knows? It's possible. Now, the one that does make sense is all the trade back options. These are obvious. Knowing that the Lions could possibly trade Matthew Stafford this offseason or move on from him, this makes all the teams behind them that want a quarterback, that want Herbert, all of a sudden looking at this like, oh, snap, we may have to trade up with the Lions. That would make sure to get our guy, especially the guys who want Tua. Dolphins specifically. The Dolphins were kind of in a position at number 5 where it's looking like, okay, well, the Lions are going to go defense. They're going to get Okuda. They're going to get Simmons. They're going to get Derek Brown. And then the Dolphins will be able to land him because the Giants have Daniel Jones. But if the rumors are everywhere that Matthew Stafford's going to be gone, then the Dolphins are looking at this like, they're going to take our guy at number 3, and we're not going to have a quarterback because the Dolphins need a quarterback. There's a position they need a quarterback. They look like they need a quarterback. They're pretty much bought into getting a quarterback. Everybody understands that's what they want. So if they lose their guy there, they may be like, oh, snap, Tua's our dude. We have to go get him. They could offer us the house. They have 3 first-round picks, and then, boom, you can trade back. And obviously, Bob Quinn loves to trade back. He didn't do it last season, but he loves to do it. And still, I'm not saying when I'm saying this that they're not going to draft a quarterback. I'm always for the future, drafting a backup quarterback. I'm down. I want to do it every year. You know, we were doing it until last year, which was kind of strange. But I want to do it every year. And you know what? If you want to do it in the first, second round, whatever you want to do it, fine. That doesn't mean you're moving on from Stafford. I don't see this happening. We saw the same thing last year. Smoke screens were coming up last year as well. You know, talking about Matthew Stafford. Didn't happen. Why? Because, you know, it just didn't happen. We were trying to set up the same thing, but now we're in more of a power position at 3 than 8, where you really have a lot of teams that are looking for a quarterback that might want to trade up with you. So this opens a lot of doors, and I love the fact that these are going around, but at the same time, I'm about 99.9% sure this will not. Actually, I'm 100% sure. I don't see this happening. It's not. You know, we're going to come back next season. Matthew Stafford's going to be a quarterback unless something crazy happens this offseason. I don't see anything happening. I think Matthew Stafford's here for 2021, and I'm glad he is. We can win football games with him. It is clear and obvious. We need to put a team around him. So there you go. Those are my thoughts. If you think Matthew Stafford will be gone this offseason, that's cool. Just let me know the thoughts. Just let me know why in the comments below. I just don't see it happening. I know not everybody loves Stafford, but hey, you know what? I don't see him going anywhere. And it's clear that they can win football games with him, and they need him to win football games. So there you go. Let me hear your thoughts, comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.